Hey everybody, welcome back to the 30 Minutes of Fame podcast. Today we are going way on the other side of the world to my new favorite female singer, Nuraini from Australia. How was that? Was that a
G'day,
pretty good
mate.
was that a
Pretty
pretty
good,
good accent?
yeah.
I've been working on it.
Yeah. I can tell you're on
I was
level.
just scrolling through TikTok and this one song came up and it just stuck in my head and it reminded me so much of Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians and I'm like, oh, I gotta have her on. So here we are. How long have
Thank you
you
for finding
been
me.
singing and playing? And where did you get started? And we'll go from there.
Yeah, I actually started playing music when I was about 3 years old. I started with the violin. I'm the youngest of five siblings, and my brothers and sisters always played, and I really wanted a violin. I wanted to be like them. And I remember mum made me this like cardboard box with a ruler, the pretend violin, and I was just like, no, I want a real one. And so I got the smallest size you could get when I was about three and a half. And yeah, I started playing the violin until I was about 10 or 11.
Wow.
Gave that up, and then I just picked up the guitar when I was 15 or 16. So about 24 or so years ago, 23 years ago. Played really inconsistently during that time, just learnt songs that I loved. I grew up listening to Sublime and Ben Harper and Jack Johnson, so that was kind of my staples as a teenager. And yeah, I think the violin gave me a really good ear for music, and I've always just played. But more recently, in the last sort of 10, 12 years, I've been playing some gigs and only songwriting for probably the last 8 years. Yeah, never really thought I could write songs, and I was overseas at the time and I booked an Airbnb and just sort of locked myself up for a week and thought, okay, this is my chance. If I'm in the right environment and if I can write a song, then, I'll keep going. And if not, then, I'm not meant to write songs and I'll just keep, learning covers and things like that. And I wrote my first song and that was Sunkiss, the one you probably heard on TikTok. So yeah, I recorded that about 5 years ago and it's been out in the world doing its thing. And yeah, since then it's just been a bit of a snowball effect and that kind of broke the ice and kind of gave me permission to, yeah, to be able to write.
I love it. What do you think of now notice one of your videos on TikTok, you're just standing there dancing back and forth, and that one has a crazy amount of views. And I
Yeah,
noticed that I write and record my own stuff too. I'll pull up the most heartfelt, deepest song, it'll get like 10 plays. But I
yeah.
put a picture of my dog trying to get cheese, and then that's like 50,000. It's
It's so, I just don't understand it. And yeah, social media is a hard game. I resisted it for a long time. And it's only this year I thought, all right, I'm going to give TikTok a go. And it feels like such, an incredible free tool to potentially reach millions of people and actually get my music out there. So I kind of got to the place where I was like, it doesn't make sense to not use it. And I just had to get over that, cringe factor of standing in front of the camera and, doing a silly little dance. I just don't really care anymore. I'm just kind of playing a game and just, yeah, trying to get my music out there. It's really hard, but it's kind of fun now. Just, yeah, just trying to show up every day and play this little social media game. So
well, it must be
yeah,
even
never
harder
really,
now
yeah.
with all these AI apps where you put in like a
Oh,
paragraph and all of a
it's,
sudden it's
yeah.
I've tested it because I've written a few rap songs. I'm not a rapper. Nobody wants to see me rap. And I'm like, oh,
I do.
I want to hear what these lyrics would sound like with rap. So I'll put it into the AI app and I'm like, wow, it's
Yeah.
for using it for that tool, it's okay. Some of my songs when I'm stuck for chords and stuff, I might throw in there and then listen to what comes back and mix it up and but
Yeah.
it's scary how easy it is and how real it
Oh,
sounds.
I know. I feel like for my songwriting process, yeah, I really just want to write the old fashioned way. And I find that's the funnest part, like the creative process and seeing what works and what doesn't and just playing around with different ideas. And, maybe, I'll be occasionally stuck for a chord or a lyric or something and I might just, search for rhyming words or things
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, I've never used it and I don't think I ever would use it for actual songwriting because it just takes away the joy for me. It's kind of cheating, I think.
So you're
Controversially.
in like is it summer there now? Like what's your temperature
Yeah.
outside?
Yeah, it's super hot. It's like 35 degrees Celsius at the moment. Yeah.
We just got like a
Yeah.
foot of snow here. So we're like
It's
we
crazy.
were fooled. We didn't have much of a winter and all of a sudden we get dumped on. But
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. One question I've
And it's
always
really,
wondered about Australia, if it's true or not. Um, and you can solve my longtime mystery here live on our podcast. Do the toilets really flush counterclockwise?
I think they flush clockwise. The,
Now I don't
I
even
think they
remember which
flush.
way ours go, but because
I don't
now I'm
know. I don't know if The
overthinking it.
Simpsons was right this on this one.
The Simpsons are always right. That's the crazy thing
They
about that
are.
show. So when you
I feel
posted
like I
your
should have to
when you
have a look at
posted
all
your
of them after
first
this.
TikTok video online of you just singing and playing your guitar, how nerve-wracking was that?
Um, a little bit. I feel like I just had to break the ice. I feel like it's not nerve wracking anymore, but I don't enjoy doing it. And it just feels like so oversaturated at the moment. Like so many people trying to, get their songs out into the world, and so many like spam accounts getting a lot of comments from people overseas wanting, marriage proposals and charity things, and it's like, come for the music.
I posted a
So
video of myself singing "Hard Fought Hallelujah" by Brandon Lake, and
yeah,
every day I get like 15 fake Brandon Lake accounts saying, "Hey, I'm the secret account, and let's go on
yeah.
tour together and all this shit." I'm like, "Oh man."
There's definitely a few real people in the mix, but yeah, just gotta just gotta expand the audience, I think, and keep posting.
Yeah, I've had a lot of really cool singer and songwriters on my show. Some nights if because I had PTSD for almost 30 years, so when I can't sleep
Yeah,
or if I got anxiety, I put on TikTok and I scroll for musicians, and then if I find someone that
yeah,
catches my ear like you did, I'm like, oh shit, come on my show. But it's
yeah.
there's so much effects on there, and people like, you can tell they've recorded this professionally, and then they post a video making it look like they're playing it like a live recording. Like it's pretty easy to see through, but
Yeah.
that's what I liked about. I found your music and your voice and your songs. I call it a soul massage because it was just
Oh,
instant. And then me and my girlfriend were sitting down listening to your Spotify songs,
yeah,
and I think we put on "Oh Mother," the one you were telling me to listen to, and that was just.
yeah.
I'd want that in a really good set of headphones. I had a really good set of
Mm.
headphones for work. That are just like surround sound, and that's my big
Bit of
escape.
a
Music is my escape. So for you,
yeah.
how does music help your mental health? Like, how powerful is that for you?
I feel like it just helps me process, um, yeah, whatever's going on in my life. I feel like the way I write songs is a little bit unorthodox. I don't just, I very rarely just sit down and be like, okay, I'm going to write about this and and write a song. It comes in pieces. I'll have like a few little riffs. Um, I'll have a lot of different lyrics that I've saved on voice memos or notes, and then sometimes I'll sit down and just kind of piece it together like a puzzle. Like I'll have a chorus that's just done or a verse, and I'm like, oh, that kind of goes with that, and that's a theme, and then I have to kind of think what the song's actually about and then try and finish it. So it's a bit of an interesting process. But Oh Mother is one of those ones that I did write with a specific thing in mind, and it was extremely cathartic. Um, it's kind of a crazy story behind that. About 13 years ago now, I was in an accident in Zimbabwe when I was traveling around, and I was riding a horse, fell off and broke my back that day.
Wow.
And I was in an ambulance getting transferred between two hospitals, and the ambulance just stopped on the side of the road at about 10 o'clock at night. And there'd been a car accident, and so they pulled this mother in. She was unconscious and bleeding, and she had a little 2-year-old with her as well. And she ended up passing away next to me in front of the ambulance
Oh
the
my
day that I'd
goodness.
broken my back. And yeah, I then got transferred to another hospital and was there for about 2.5 weeks on bed rest. And I just wrote this poem. Her brother had been drink driving and caused the car accident. And I was just so sad and so full of emotion and so angry. And I wrote this poem. And I hadn't started writing songs then, but I said, one day I'm going to turn this into a song and kind of do this situation justice in a way. And it took about 10 years, and I was living in another place in Australia. And one night, it just all came out in one night, which was, kind of a record for me. And I just cried and cried and cried for hours, and I just kept listening to it because I'm like, I felt like I captured what I was trying to capture. And so, yeah, I recorded that in the next year or so. And yeah, it's a very, very special song to me.
Wow. Now I've got to go re-listen to that again and really
Yeah,
pay like
might change the.
pay attention to the lyrics. Now you kind of know a bit.
Yeah,
If that was one of the ones you were planning on playing, that would be kind of awesome. But
yeah, I will. I will play that later.
yeah, okay, perfect.
Yeah. So
Um,
yeah, there is like a catharsis in writing songs, especially if they're about something. But often my songs aren't actually about anything. It's like I really love wordplay, playing with words and different rhythms. And if I'm really feeling something, I'm like, oh, cool, that sounds really great together. And now I'm like, what's it about? So I can really tap into that and feel it and convey that emotion, which can be hard sometimes if I don't really know what it's about.
Beautiful.
So
That giant instrument in the back there. I don't know what it's called, but I remember seeing one video of you playing a song with it.
yeah.
What is it called? How did you end up with that? And how hard was it to learn compared to a guitar?
Ah, I feel like I still haven't learnt it. So it's called an ngoni. It's a West African instrument made from a gourd. And I was living in Thailand several years ago, and I had a really dear friend who is from Brunei, and she plays the ngoni. And we used to have some jams, me on the guitar and her on the ngoni. And when I was living down in Byron several years ago, I walked into a music shop, and there was an ngoni. I was like, oh my god! I walked in to buy a cajon, and I walked out with a cajon and an ngoni. Um, and then they told me the guy who made them is a local guy, and I got in contact with him, and he gave me a couple of lessons. I got a few lessons off my friends, and then he made me another one, the one that you see in the background there. And he's recently just put 4 extra strings on, so it's kind of a hybrid between an ngoni and a kora. They're the same kind of musical family, yeah, originating in West Africa. Still don't know how to play it. It's probably very out of tune at the moment, but I am writing a song on it at the moment. But yeah, I've got a few things in the works, so hopefully record it sometime this year. And yeah, it's a beautiful, like soul sounding instrument.
Really interesting sound to it. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I'll post some more TikTok videos with it, throughout the year. So
All right.
yeah,
Well, I'd love to hear
yeah,
some music. If you wanted to
yeah. Let's
play
do
us a
it.
couple tunes, I'll mute up and the mic and the screen is all yours because nobody wants to see me
All
dancing.
right, I'll start with "Oh Mother." Breathe, please don't leave me. See it in your eyes that you're weeping. Oh, little one, it's okay. Mama's just having a sleeping, watching the darkness creep in with a tear in your eyes. Let me know that you're still alive. Baby, don't cry, you'll be alright. Look up at the sky, see me in the night. Oh, mother. Now I see you in color, the warmth of your mother glow. Oh, mother, mother. Now I see you in color, the warmth of your mother glow. Can you just breathe? Please breathe. Bro, why don't you slow down? But you took another drink, got on the road, and now you're too blind to think. Where are you going? Everything starts to spin. I'm sorry, sis. Promise I'll take care of him. With a tear in your eye, you let me know that you're still alive. Baby, don't cry, you'll be alright. Look up at the sky, see me in the night. Oh, mother. Now I see you in color, the warmth of your mother glow. Oh, mother, mother. Now I see you in color, the warmth of your mother glow. Now I see you in color.
Wow. Amazing.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Wow. What kind of guitar is that? Is that a classical guitar you're playing?
This is yeah, it's a Cordoba. Just yeah, nylon string. I've been thinking about getting a new one. I got this probably 12 years ago, 13 years ago, and I usually write all my songs on this, but I play a lot
Wow.
of electric as well. I've got a open body Gretsch and a Strat, and play a bit of bass as well. But this is my little baby, my songwriting guitar. So
A
yeah,
close friend of mine when I was back in like junior high school, his dad had a Fender Stratocaster. No, a Fender Telecaster.
yeah,
And that thing had the most beautiful bluesy sound on it. I could still hear it in
oh
my head when I just close my eyes. And
yeah,
it's one of my dream guitars, that and the Gibson Sunburst Les Paul, but yeah, we can dream.
yeah.
But
That's right. I know. How many guitars is too many?
yeah,
Yeah.
excuse
Yeah,
me. Yeah, that
people
was
often ask
amazing.
me people often ask me what kind of genre, what kind of style I play, and to be honest, like it's so hard to answer. Um, when I play with my band, I love playing like sort of R&B, soulful groove type stuff, but I play a bit of bluesy stuff. When I play gigs, I've got a few Spanish songs as well, like covers. I just like to play and create and express, and it doesn't really necessarily fit into a box.
Have
Sometimes
you
for
ever
me.
thought about taking like an Alice in Chains song or Soundgarden or something like that and just make it soft and folky like that? I think that would sound absolutely amazing. Like
Yeah, definitely.
some Chris Cornell.
Yeah, I haven't thought about those bands, but yeah, I love changing up songs and yeah, changing the style. I play yeah, quite a few covers when I do gigs around town, and yeah, play them in a different way, which is yeah, super fun.
Now your homework, because of the Eddie Brickell comment, is to take the song "What I Am" and
What I am, okay.
I want to see a version of that posted like within a month. That would be.
Okay.
I'll
What I
watch it and
am
like it as
Eddie
man.
Brickell. Okay. Tell all your friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She was my first musical crush, I guess. But it's that voice, is that song,
Yeah.
and it's so simple, and it's the same words over and over mostly, but it just doesn't matter. And like the lyrics are so stupid. Like shove me in your shallow water before I get too deep. But then it just says what I am over and over. But it's so simple, and I don't know. The stupid thing can be so powerful sometimes.
Yeah. All right, I'll see what I can do. Maybe on the Ngoni,
No, oh, that would be epic.
like.
So if you could play a show with any singer, past or present, do a gig with someone,
Ooh.
who are you picking? Dead or
Oh, that's a
alive?
hard one. Oh, right now I know everyone's like loving on her right now, but Olivia Dean, she's just like super cool. Love that old soul sound, and yeah, obviously didn't grow up listening to her, but she'd be probably the one I'd love to yeah sing with at the moment. But I am going to go see Sublime soon. They're playing at a festival in a couple of months, and they were like my bread and butter growing up. So I'm super excited to see them. Feel like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity with two of the original members and the son of Bradley. So
So another silly Australian question I've always had in my mind with summer, winter. Your Christmas is in the summer.
yeah,
Do you like have like a roast turkey on the beach, or what's like the Australian Christmas traditions?
yeah. Usually people go to the beach in the morning, have a swim, and then come back and have a big lunch or dinner. Yeah, cooked food. Although last year we did a bit different. Went to my auntie's house and had a bit of a potluck, and it was more just sort of salads and prawns and um, yeah, just keep it super simple.
I love
But
it.
yeah, it's
Not only
very
am I
it's
hearing
very
amazing
hot.
music, but all these questions I've always had about Australia, I'm getting answered today.
You, you can now get
Um,
some sleep.
Most of
It
my
does
guests are
seem
from the
like
US and Canada, but I've had a couple from the
yeah,
UK. But you're my
yeah,
first the other way, so this is cool. There is
yeah.
there's an Australian heavy metal band I'm supposed to have on, but the time zones trying to get those sorted out. But now that I know that 9 o'clock my time is 2 o'clock the next day, I might be able to work
Yeah,
something out there to get those people on as well.
yeah. So Sydney, and Melbourne are 1 hour ahead of me, but where I am, yeah, it's 2:30 now. So
Oh, okay. So it's not all one time zone. I guess I should have looked that up too.
yeah,
But yeah, if you don't mind, let's hear another song, and I'm gonna mute up
yeah,
again and hide myself. And
yeah. So this one is called Treasures. I actually jumped back in the studio a couple of weeks ago, and I'm recording this one at the moment. So it's a sneak peek at what's to come this year. don't know where you begin, but I know that when the storm comes, I fall. See you dancing like the leaves, and hoping you would drift on over to me. But I know that when the time comes, I'm gone. And I no, you gotta sink a little deeper. All the treasures that you might find. No, 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 no. No, no, no. See you elusive as the wind. I don't know where I begin, but I know that when the storm comes, I'm gone. And I no, 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 you gotta sink a little deeper. All the treasures that you might find. No, 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 no. No, no, no. But I hold on to this love to carry me home. Now hold on. Now hold on. Now hold on to this love to carry me home.
Wow, the beautiful little scale at the end.
Thank you.
Oh, that was good too. Holy smokes. Everybody on here, go check out everything I put in the description on there. Spotify, TikTok, wherever you have links you want me to put in the description, put there, and we'll.
Yeah, cool.
Sometimes my videos get 20 plays, sometimes I get a couple of hundred. I find it hard. Some of the clips on TikTok will get like 10, 20,000, but then it's getting people to watch full episodes this day and age. That's the hard part, but you
Yeah,
never know.
attention
I'm all about
spans.
impact and just having talented musicians on here. I love music. Music saved my life with boxing,
Yeah,
and it's just
yeah,
you never
it's
know who's
important.
listening and can just sit back and put on one of those tunes and whatever they were thinking about or whatever's in their head just it's gone, and I love it.
Yeah, yeah,
So if there's someone out there here listening to our little show here that is thinking about picking up a guitar or thinking about posting that video online but too scared, what's your
yeah.
message to them?
Oh, just get over yourself. just just do it. I feel like so many people are held back by, their own thoughts, what people are going to think. Nobody really cares. And honestly, like when you realize that we get one chance at this life, there's no time to waste if going after your dreams. Like you just have to get out there and just stop wasting time. I feel like I wasted so many years just thinking about doing things, and even TikTok and socials put off that for years, and I could have jumped on the boat, many years ago. So I'm on there now, and yeah, there's no stopping me. But yeah, just do it.
I love it.
Just
All
do
right.
it.
I've got one more question for you and then we'll wrap this up here, but do you have pigeons in Australia?
Yeah,
Okay, all right. So
yeah.
this will make sense. So a 100 meter 100-meter pigeon carrying contest.
Yeah.
How many pigeons could you fit in your arm and still have left in your arm at the end of the 100-meter race?
Ooh. I reckon probably like four.
Four. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll put you in like the bottom three, I think. But hey, it's more than zero. No one can beat the
I,
zero.
I reckon they'd fly away.
They're tame pigeons. I don't know, but
Oh, I
no
guess
pigeons
so.
were harmed in the making of this episode, and there's
I'm
also
changing my
there's no
answers soon.
tariffs. This is a tariff-free episode. But
Glad to hear it.
yeah, thanks for coming on with me. Thanks for sharing your music.
Oh, thanks so
And
much for having me. It's been a pleasure. So glad you found me in my music, and thanks for supporting.
yeah, awesome. Well, but everyone check
Appreciate
out the
it.
links. Go give Nuraini a listen and enjoy the soul massage. That's what I call your music anyway. It's just real and raw. A little bit of Sarah
Yeah.
McLaughlin mixed with a little bit of Edie Brickell, who you'll find out after because
Ah,
I know you're going to do your homework. And
yeah, I will.
maybe we'll have to do a
Awesome.
part two when you learn that song. Just a 3-minute episode. You'll come on, we'll say hi, you'll play that song, and then we'll go.
Sounds good.
All right. Take care, mate.
Appreciate
How
it.
was
Thank
that?
you. See you,
Take
mate.
care, mate.
3 out of 10.
Okay.
Keep working on it.
All right. Everyone out there,
All right.
just go find someone struggling, find someone that posted a song, someone just leave a nice comment on someone's page or say something nice to somebody once a day. It's it'll change someone's life. You never know the impact you could have. Take care, everybody.
Absolutely.